so today we're going to try and see how far we can get on the roof scoop. I don't think we're going to be able to get too far, as I need to pick up some, what is that? It's like serrated metal or something like that, or stretched metal. Basically it's like sheet metal that's been, I think it's expanded sheet metal, something like that. So we need to get some of that, and then some carriage bolts, so that way I can make the bottom. Because the game plan is, well, right now we're going to get the sides done, so that way this whole assembly is done, and then we can probably stiffen it up on the inside. And then we're going to put down some of that expanded sheet metal across here, cut it out to the shape, put some carriage bolts through it, weld the carriage bolts to the expanded sheet metal, and then we'll put fiberglass down. Then we'll put the expanded metal over it and I'll drill out the holes, and then we'll push it in, and then we'll put a couple layers over that, and then after that we have make the angle pieces. So that's the plan. So yeah, I mean that's the plan, guys. So let's get to getting this first part done. I've already cut out a couple pieces. Got some little strips here, and then I've got a big piece that's gonna go across. It's got a bunch of cuts on all along the side, so that way they can like form and stuff. So let's get this thing done. All right, so we got one side done. I mixed up 4 ounces, I believe it was, and that's all I could get was like this one layer. So now we're getting to the big stuff, so it takes a lot more. So, I mean, I had a little bit left over, but it was starting to harden up on me. Or this stuff's just not really going down very well. So now we got to get this other side done here. And then we let it cure. So, let's get another batch of 4 ounces mixed up, and then we'll get this thing done. So, let's do that. Alright, so there's that side done. Yeah. So there's the tunnel of the scoop. So it's 12 inches wide all the way back. So that should do. And then so like the next thing is going to be, I'm not sure. Gonna wait for this to get hard, and we'll see how structural it is. I would like to take off the styrofoam on the inside and then put a couple layers on the inside. I don't want to put too many on the outside, because at least like where it folds over. So depending on how stiff it is, I can flip it over, and then we can put a couple more layers on the inside. I've only got so much more resin though, so yeah, we've got probably, I don't know, maybe another 2 batches. So got to be stingy here with what I got. This is pretty much all we're going to be able to get done for a while, because that resin is like $37 for that big of a thing. I think it's a gallon. Yeah, that's where we're at, guys. So let's wait for this thing to cure, and then we can see where we go from there. Well, I'm going to try and get this stuff cleaned up, because it's quite the disaster in here. So let's get this shit cleaned up. Alright guys, so there it is. I will have to put down another layer, because this is, like, you go back here, it's pretty flimsy. So at least one more layer, and then we'll be able to pop it off, and then we can put a layer in the inside. So pretty sure. Let's see, walk over to the other side. Oh yeah, we got that all cleaned up, this all cleaned up. Yeah, that's definitely gonna need another layer. So we'll have to put down another layer. Hopefully we got enough resin to be able to do one more layer. So that's where we're at. Alright, so got a second layer on that side, second layer on that side. Now we let it cure. Alright guys, so looks like it's hard on there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pull this thing off, so that way it's no longer attached to the roof, and it's like glued. But yeah, it's all hard. So let's try and get it off. Well, we got it off. So let's get the roof cleaned off, and then we'll get this thing cleaned up. So let's clean this off. All right, got that cleaned up. Now let's clean this thing up. All right, so there it is. Got it pulled off. Now I'm gonna trim up these edges so they're straight. And then yeah, so let's do that. All right, guys. So kind of a predicament. I've been like chopping up all this crap. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to do. I don't know how I want to do this. I wanted to have it like come out to here, but I like made it out of cardboard and I didn't like it. So like right now we got like this, and then we got like this. So I don't know what the fuck to do. I could also narrow the rear so it like kind of closes in on each other, or I could just run it as is. I just make some flanges on the inside and we mount it that way. I don't know. Kind of on the fence. I don't know what to do. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're gonna end this. I tried like a bunch of different versions, so I don't know what my plan is, but I mean, this is where we're at. So we got 7 months to figure it out. But you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.